Hi everyone and welcome to another bounty video, this time with something different than usual. If you sometimes feel like there's not much to do in GTA 5 but you still want to kinda hang around, then collecting bounties is a good alternative which takes little effort. But you can also turn it into a very intricate craft by, let's say, planting C4s as a trap or placing mines in the assumed path of bounties or even hunt them with only a knife in your hand. It all depends on your imagination. And yes, I managed to do exactly that a few times. 1 or 2 videos will be available sometime later after this one, with exactly that. Just make sure to let everyone know in the chat later that it was all about the bounty, so you don't end up with a Attribution nonsense because the bounty got upset or something like that. Bruh. Yeah, this one was too easy, I admit. But like I said, this video is a little bit different because this video is less about what I do, but more about what you can do to cheer yourself up a little bit and find a new way of entertainment in your favorite online game. And I bet you didn't know these chairs are up here and that you can sit on them. So this was a quick and easy 100% legit kill for $9,000 for very little effort. But given how much inflation we have in GTA, bounties could have a higher limit by now, like 100k per day limit or something like that. So as you can see, not every day is a great gaming day, and that is perfectly fine, to be honest. But here are a few examples on how you can spice up your day and where it may lead you in the long run. And this is the part I talked about earlier, when you can place some mines in the way of a bounty to cause an accident for them, which may not always go as you would wish for. Like in this case, especially when you lack preparation and forget that this was the only mine you had. But I managed to get the bounty anyways. Alright, it's time to clean up our mess so nobody else steps on the mine. And off to the next video. And this one is next level crazy because I sometimes go collect bounties while being in an active mission. I sometimes pretty much don't care what it is. In fact, I sometimes try to use myself as bait when I show up with an icon on the map and above my head, which I use to confuse the other player for a moment. That usually adds a few seconds of the bounty's reaction time, which greatly enhances my chance of a good hit. And depending on how the bounty interacts with me, like we don't shoot each other on the spot, I just act like it's all normal or do some silly stuff to confuse that player even more. Unfortunately, this was a martyr who teleported swiftly away from me and then quickly left. And here a quick recap in slow-mo. And his car also had God mode, so if there were any doubts... But like I said, if I didn't do those things, then I would never run into situations like that. The game is offering a lot of entertainment. Some of it is served on a plate, and some you have to go and find out for yourself. And if you think this is it for today's video, then no, you're wrong. I added a bonus on top on the end where I was hunting a bounty in a fully modded session. If you want to see that, then just sit tight and watch the rest.
If it isn't my creepy silent friend, how can I help? Okay, but only for a minute.
If you think this is crazy, then imagine I am taking an axe in a fully modded session to hunt down a bounty. The crazy thing here is that in a modded session the bounty is usually the modder. Bruh. And now imagine a modder with a god mod on, seeing how a regular player is running towards him with a simple axe in his hand. And to top it all off, I do sometimes manage to get close enough to a modder just to find out he forgot to turn on God mode, and to both your surprise, my hit then is a success. Of course, the aftermath is hell unleashed upon my character like this one here. And at this point all I can do is just wait for my game to crash, or everyone gets kicked into their own soul session because of overloading the current one with commands. But any such hit is a massive W in my book, and it makes me laugh a lot every time. And after numerous failed attempts, I finally got to collect my bounty in this crazy war zone. And that's really all for today's video. I hope you had fun and got some inspiration out of it as well. I will someday make another positive vibe video again, I just don't know where it's gonna be. But don't worry, it's gonna happen someday for sure. So thanks for watching and see you in the next one.